Welcome to Parts Watch Training. In this lesson, we'll show you how to set up and use price rounding, which is used to round invoice prices to a specific penny, nickel, dime, or dollar amount. So why round prices? Typically, it's because studies have found that those items whose prices ended with 99 cents far outsell those ending with $1. Of course, consumers prefer to pay less for products and often associate prices ending in a 9 with discounts or bargains. The idea is that $9.99 sounds like a better deal than $10, and we've all seen store signs selling items for, say, $4.99 rather than $5. That's because we tend to relate $4.99 to $4 rather than to $5. But the bottom line is, the end result could mean an increase in margin. So I'm going to turn this over to Karen Cox, who is just starting a training class, and will take you through the price rounding process.
The first two columns here are your range, and this is talking about, which dollar amounts am I starting with? Okay, I'm starting with anything from 5 cents to $1.99, or it could be from 0 to $1.99. For anything from 5 cents to $1.99, I want to take whatever my amount is on my invoice and round it to end in either 0 or 9 cents. So let's take an amount of 5 cents. That 5 cents, if I round to the nearest, that's going to end in 0.09. So a 5-cent item would end up as 9 cents. If I take a, let's say, 12-cent item and I round it to the nearest, that's also going to be 0.09 because 12 is closer to 0.09 than 0.00. If I take an item for $1.01, it would round it to the nearest of these, which is 0. So $1.01 would become $1. Okay, so, and then it just goes on with the ranges the same way. So I'll do one more of these small ones. So here my range, and you want to make sure your ranges, end at one number and then begin at the very next number. Like I know I've seen customers do things like, oh, from 0 to $10 is this, and from $11 to $50 is this, and they're missing the 1001, 1002, and so on. So that's just one thing to be careful of. However, when you do type in a number, when I type in $1.99 and do this row and I say add, it will automatically start the next row at $2. All right, so we'll add one when we're done here, but I just want to give you the idea to start with. So this row is for anything with a point of sale price from $2 to $9.99, I'm going to round up. Now, I'm not saying these make sense, like why would I round this up and this to the nearest? I mean, that's up to them how they want to do it. But here I'm saying I want to round up. And I'm going to round up to either 29, 49, 79, or 99. So if my price was $2.30, but I'm set to round up, what's it going to round to? 49. It's not going to go to nearest 29, it's going to go up to 49. If my price was $5.55, I'm going up, so it's going to go up to $5.79. If my price was $5.80, they're always going to go up because I'm set to up. Whatever your ending cents are, it'll go up to one of these numbers, whichever one is next up. All right, and then down here, this is showing it's not just cents. Like in a grocery store, you're typically only rounding cents. For more expensive parts, you can also round the dollars. So this is saying from $20 to $49.99, and I'm going up. So take our $1.99 example. If my price was $23, it's going to be $24.99. If my price was $36.98, it's going to be $36.99. It's going to go up to the next one. This is also from the help. If my price was $48, it's going to be $49.99. So you kind of just put your price on the little line here and then say, does it go up or down? Like that's kind of how I like to think of it. My price is on this line and I'm either going up, down, or to nearest. Up, down is another choice, which I just didn't show in here. All right, so doing it that way, let's take this one, 200 to $499.99. My price is $255, but I'm going to nearest. 255 falls right here. It's going to go to nearest, that's $49.99. So my price goes down to $249.99. And then as far as entering these, the highest number you can put in here is 65535. I mean, I don't think it's a problem for most people because, you know, once you get to that amount, you're not like rounding to end in 49 cents. This is the example I used. Anything between 500 and 655.35 is going to round to the nearest $99. Would anybody really do that? I don't know. But so, you know, if your price was $501, it's going to be $499.99. If your price was $620, it's going to be $699.99. And now I'm at my max. I'm going to change this to say $525.99. Nobody would ever do that. If I click add, see how it started my next row at 526 automatically, and then I put in my ending number. So this is how I did all these right before we got on. So let's say this was, you know, they wouldn't use ranges this small, but I'm just doing it so we don't run out of room. So I put in my ranges and then I just click my down arrow, and you have to click it. Here I could go down, and then I just type in my amounts. So say, let's do Walmart, 1088, and then I have to tab, say 2088 and whatever. So you just enter them across, and there's plenty of, I've never seen anybody use more than what you can actually see here. So the things to keep in mind, this is not impacting your part file price. This is happening at point of sale. The logic is point of sale will go through and calculate its prices how it normally does. It goes through all the pricing logic, which we won't get into now, and it comes up with a price, and then it rounds it. This is a price plan, and this is in customer accounts, account main, price plan setup, or the price plans button. Only account and model have these extra fields at the top, and one of them is price rounding. In order for price rounding to apply to sales to this account, you have to check price rounding for that account, or for the model that account is pointed to. So I have to have this checked, okay, or the model checked. Let's turn price rounding back off and sell it. And then we'll turn our price rounding on and sell it again. That way we can be sure it's working without having to check through all the pricing and stuff. So Dayco 09310. Okay, so let's see what this sells for. It looks like it's going to sell for $480. And I'm going to do, just so you can see this, if you hit Control D here, it tells you things about how it came up with the pricing. So $480. And indeed it sold for $480. So now let's turn price rounding on and just do the same thing. I'm not going to change my part. All I'm going to do, turn on price rounding. Okay, vendor, align, rank. Okay, so that's another thing you have to set, but that is in the help. See, it rounded it up to 99, which I think is what we said we expected. Let's just look again, make sure. It was 480 before, which falls here, and it's up, so it goes here.
Okay, thanks, Karen. Now, if you have any questions and don't find the answers in F1 Help, please contact customer support. And thanks for joining us.